It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday night primetime.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard, and we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place, they always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Fielded at the 14. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out is the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing, too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft. They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career off and running.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Play fake here. Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. Throwing now, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Now Daniels to throw. It's taken in by Eckler. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty Vance Tressway. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush-push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? Well, you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back, and then he showed last year he can throw like some of the elite quarterbacks, too.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts throwing again. He's got Smith. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Eagles will take possession. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They motion the slot man right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Daniels from the pistol. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 47. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Connects with the open man downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Complete, it's McLaurin. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A QB and play caller got a relationship like a customer in a bank. You're trying to just deposit, right? Gain a whole bunch of trust with your play caller. But when you take a sack on 3rd and 1, well, there's no deposit. That is a withdrawal of trust between those two.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on second down. Barkley's got it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
On second down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Daniels throwing on third. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. They'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. From the pistol, Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Goddard makes the catch. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The return starts at the 18. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. Cooper to Jean to return this for the Eagles. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they face 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. That pass complete to Goedert. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got Smith. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Doesn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And that's good for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Daniels. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Throwing from his own end zone. This one finds Goddard. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback, that's Jalen Hurts. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
You know, that's one you watch the next day, Kate, you're just bummed. As a QB, you're a perfectionist. And when it's caught but out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little bit more accurate on your end.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Daniels from the pistol. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Now Daniels to throw. He's got it near the 10. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 7.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Now Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Now say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hurts. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Daniels on 1st down. Finds his target, Robinson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Again, Daniels to the air. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This, our last play of the quarter. On first down, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. Man, it'll be their football. Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
They'll run it with Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7.
They go to Barkley again. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
So out now comes the punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is. I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today. That's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Eagles are winning.